You clicked on this video and maybe you thought this title isn't true. The Warriors had a dynasty. How could they possibly be unlucky? But if you really look at the events that happened, the Warriors had to persevere through all of them. Their championships weren't given to them, but the unlucky events eventually were too much for the Warriors to handle, as you could see from their record last season. But the unlucky events didn't stop there, as their comeback season was ruined by a devastating right Achilles tear that happened to Klay Thompson during practice. I want to talk about all these unfortunate events and how they affected the Warriors. And can the Warriors ever get back to where they were before? Let's get into it. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Mo. Come back again with another fire video. If you are new to the Mo Vellante channel, press that subscribe button because I would greatly appreciate it. Also, drop a like on this video if you are excited for all the content I will be posting. Let's start in 2017. The Warriors were playing a regular road game when KD hyperextended his left knee. Zaza, the Warriors center, fell right into KD's left leg after being shoved. KD was out for 38 days but came just back in time for the playoffs. But this was just the start of the injuries. The next major injury was the season after KD's injury and kept Steph Curry out for 54 days. This was very worrying at the time, but Steph came back after he recovered and the Warriors had a relatively easy run to the championship. This wasn't too concerning because the injuries weren't coming rapidly, they were coming about every season or so. Another injury for KD happened, but this was more significant as they were in a playoff game against the Houston Rockets. With KD going down with injury, the Warriors barely slipped by the Rockets to advance to the finals. But now with KD out, they were going to have to face the Raptors without one of their main stars. The Warriors weren't looking too good. At the worst possible time, KD suffered another injury. The Warriors can't catch a break. It seems like all hope is lost, but the Warriors somehow win the game by one single point. The Warriors now have a chance again, right? Well, if you've been following the video so far, you know how it's going to turn out, don't you? Well, the story does repeat itself and Klay Thompson comes down with an injury. The Warriors were devastated by these two injuries and ended up losing to the Raptors. The Warriors were in trouble with both Klay and KD going to miss the whole season next year. And then KD decides to sign with the Brooklyn Nets instead of resigning. When the season is ready, the Warriors look like an entirely different new team. But at least they have Steph Curry, right? But no, of course it wouldn't work out that way. Curry broke his hand when Baines, the Suns center, falls on him. After that, the Warriors basically gave up the season as they had the worst record in the entire league without Steph Curry. Now that I have gone over every significant injury, if you thought the Warriors weren't unlucky, did you change your mind? Everyone was rooting against them when their dynasty was together, but it's hard to do that now. A team of Curry, Draymond, and a couple solid young players has to will their team into a playoff position this year. Do you think they can do it? I think they might be an 8th seed, but nothing higher. I don't think they will ever be back to the dynasty they were. They were debatably the best team ever. That's very hard to recreate. Is it safe to say the Warriors will never be the same again? But that is going to cap off the video. If you did enjoy this video, please drop a like because it would help a ton. Again, subscribe if you're new to the channel because I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment down below what you think the Warriors will be able to achieve next season. Thank you for clicking on this video and supporting my channel. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.